the Archicad. So to do this, so first we'll go for the Archicad. I'll just go to File, click on New, click on New. Here I want to go for Archicad template and go for the default profile. Click on New now. So this is the uh, plan view of the Archicad, and here you have the design, and you have like the file, you have new, open, save as, and all the regular commands. Then you have the browser. Go to home. Okay. So here we have the stories: ground floor, story, one story, two story. Okay. Then you have elevation, like east elevation, north elevation, south, and west elevation. That is north, south, east, and west. You can see here north elevation. Then you come down here. This is the south elevation. Then in this case, it is the east elevation, and in this case, it is the west elevation. Now, the first thing is I need to create the units. I'll just go for an option, go to project preferences, go to working units. So first I want to set the units for this, like you have feet and inches here. So I'll go for feet and decimal inches. I want to go up to the first decimal point. Then the area what I want is in square feet. Then similarly, the decimal, okay, you're going to have up to second decimal point. Then in volume, you take it as cubic feet. Okay, again it is for 2 inches, I mean 2 decimal point. Then the angle is decimal in degrees. The layout will going to be in feet and decimal inches. And then you click on OK. So then again you go for options, click on project preferences and go to dimensions. And in dimensions, you just click on US Architect, and then you come down to feet and decimal inches. Then the number of decimal point I will take up to the first decimal point. Then I will go for OK now. Now we will start creating the wall. So these are the basic steps. Once you do that, you just go for a wall tool. Then you click on the wall structural here. So then you come down to this structure basic composite profile. Generic, it is structural. You just click on generic structural, or you want to have brick structural, you can take this brick structural. Then the wall thickness, what I want is 9 inches. So you just type 9 inches here. Then you come down to ground floor, and it is connected up to this, wherein the wall height. Okay. So we have the story home. Okay. Then the one thing is you can go for not linked, and you can take this as 10 feet. Okay. That is also possible. Okay. Then you come down to the floor plan. Don't change anything in this. Then again, you come down to the model. Okay. So if you want to change the colors of this, you just click on these three and you change this to stucco white. Okay. Then you just click on this. So all becomes stucco white here. This is the color of this overriding surfaces. Okay. Then you have the structural parameters. So I will just expand this. No changes in this. Again, I will come down to the classification and properties. And these are all the various properties you have in this. But we will not going to change anything. It will go. We will go to accept by default. And then I will go to go for click on OK now. So this is the origin point from where we will going to start. Okay. So if you want to start from the origin point, I will just go for this is the point where in we will going to start. I will draw one wall from here and I will also draw one more wall from here. So for that, I will just go for a wall. So here I will click from this point. Okay, we'll take one wall from here. I will take this wall of some dimension. Okay, so here if you see, this is from exterior wall, but what I wanted is actually from here to here it should be 11 feet. Okay, so let us have this first. Okay, I will just go for a wall. So you take only from the outer face. Okay, you just click on this, or you can take from inner face also. You can take from inner face here. You just take this point. The moment when you do that, you can see it is from the inner face you are getting that. Then I will take some dimension here. Similarly, I want to go for a wall. Again, you take from the inner face of this, and I will try to draw this wall. Here, if you consider the wall, you can see it is inner face means it is from here. So then I will go for outer face, and you just click on this point. Okay. Now, so we have these two. Now I want to give the dimensions for this. So how to do that? So I want to create one more wall. Here the wall thickness is uniform, we're having 9 inches wall. So I will just go for wall, take some dimension from here, and I will try to draw this wall. Okay. Again, I will go for dimension. So you go for dimension, or you just click on this, you select this. Okay. I want to give the dimension from this point to this point. So you just click over this. So whatever the dimension you want, you type here. So here I want to have 11 feet. Okay, enter. You have this now. Then from the other dimension also I want 11 feet. So you just go to wall, select this, and I will draw this wall. Okay. Then I will go for select on this and give the dimension as 11 feet. Okay. Now I want to trim this. So you go to trim, select this unwanted thing which you don't want. Okay. So the one portion is over now. The next thing is here, I want to draw one more wall here. From here to here it is 60. So to do that, I will just go for wall, select this point, and I will draw one wall of any dimension. Okay. Then I will come down to select on this side and I give the dimension as 16 feet. Okay. Then I will go for trim this side. Okay. And I will trim this side. Sorry, you just go to trim. Okay. Select trim. Okay. Select on this side. Okay. And you select on this side. Trim. Go to trim and on this side you cut it. Okay. Now we have the outer one. So I want to go for 3D view. So you just go to 3D view of this, how it will going to look in this. So just come down to south elevation. You just click on the south elevation. So now we have this dimension, which is of 3 feet. So now I want to fix the dimension from here to here. It should be 10 feet. Okay. So to do that, I will come down to ground floor. Okay. Right click and go to story settings. Okay. Now here the ground floor is 0 feet. Now you make it to 10 feet. Okay. Then from here again you take 10 feet. Okay. From here again you take 10 feet. Then you click on OK. Now you see in the south elevation, you will going to get all these dimensions have to be 10 feet. but still this dimension is not changing. That is basically because, yes, I will come down to that. Okay, now I will come down to the south elevation and I will double click. Now still it is not changed. That is basically because option, go to project preferences and go to dimensions. Now you go to US architect and click on OK, and now it will going to change. Okay, so this is the uniform wall thickness. Now I want to go for 3D. So you go to 3D view, wherein you have the three dimension. Okay, or go to view and 3D view option. You just go to 3D view projection settings. I will say just click on view, and now okay. Here we have 3D view. Okay, go to yeah, here you can see. Sorry, go to ground floor. We'll come down to the ground floor now. Cancel it. So now we have this portion which has been created. Uh, then go to the fit. Then okay, now let us see at the later stage. Now once you do that, then I want to go for this dimension. From here to here it is 11 feet. So you go to wall, select some point and then draw a wall of any dimension. Okay, then go to select this option, click on this and give the dimension as 11 feet. Okay, then I will going to create one more wall from here of any dimension. Then you go to modify, click on this and give the dimension as 22 feet. Okay, so now we have 11 feet by 22 feet. Then you just click on this, go to trim on this side, and similarly go to trim, select on this side and cut it. Okay, so once you have this, then the point is I want to take this dimension 6 feet by 5 feet. Okay, so to do that I will go for select. One way is you just take this out, or I will show you how it can be done without that out. I'll just go for a wall, create some wall here of any dimension, and then select the dimension as 5 feet. So from here it is 6 feet. Click on this and go to 6 feet. Yes. Okay. That is from here to here it is 6 feet, and from here to here it is 5 feet. Then you just go to select. By holding the shift key, you select this one and as well as this one and go for intersect between these two. So we have this dimension. So we have this portion is also which is been done. Now the next thing is I want to go for the last portion where I want to create this one now here. Okay, this is puja and toilet and bath. So I want to create 6 feet now. 6 feet. So I will go for wall, select some arbitrary point and then draw a wall. Then I will go for arrow tool, click on this and give the dimension as 6 feet. Okay. Then again from wall thickness, that is here from wall, you take this dimension and you draw this. Then I want to give the selection of this and give the dimension as 8 feet. Okay, puja is 6 feet by 8 feet. Yes. Then I want to give the dimension for this. Go to select between this line and this, both you select and go for intersection. Sorry. Now you just go to Control Z. That is basically because this side is more, you just click on this and you drag this and make it here. Okay, you click it here. Similarly, you just click on this and you try to bring it here. This is one more way. I'm showing that. Otherwise, you can go for trim. So you just go for select by holding the shift key, you select between these two and then go for intersect. And similarly, between you just go for a trim. That is easier method. You just click on the edge which you don't want. So what it does is it will take all the walls as the cutting edges, and the one which I want to cut, it will remove the unwanted one. And similarly, you go to this and you create 6 by 6 now. So how to do that now? You go for a wall, click on some arbitrary point and then draw a wall. Then you just give the selection on this and you click on 6 feet and you just press enter key. Now I want to go for I want to extend, or you can just remove this. I will just go for a selection between this one and go for intersect between these two. So this is how you will be able to create this model, the floor plan, by using this Archicad. So I want to go for 3D. You just go for 3D generic perspective view. Okay. Uh, Here, you just click on. So you can see here, this is how it will be. You will be able to see this perspective view of this particular model, wherein we have all these wall thicknesses will be of 8 inches, 9 inches wall, and having the dimensions of this. So why we are getting this particular type of model is only because that when you are just selected this portion, and when you go for this architect, here you have this overriding surfaces which you have made it as a stucco white. So that is the reason. So if I just click on any one of the dimensions, and if I want to go for a red rough, and if I say OK, so now you can see how this will going to change here. Since I have selected only one, so that is the reason why it is changing only in this particular direction. Okay, so basically like this you can able to create this particular floor plan of this one, this floor plan, by using the Archicad. And you have the wall height which we are considering it as 10 feet. So if I want to just select on this, and if you go to the geometry, now you will know you have the 9 inches wall, and you have between these two it is 10 inches. Okay, so that is the 10 feet. So this is how you will be able to create this particular floor plan. And later on, I'll just go to this, and again I will try to remodify this. I will just go to structures, and you come down to this model, and now you just change it to stucco white, fine, and then click on OK. So because now, since we have already taken to this particular wall size, so this is how you will be able to create. So how to identify this? So here the one is the kitchen, then this one is the bedroom, and you have toilet and bath, and this is the living room. So that is this hall, and again this is the puja, and this is again the toilet. So this is how you will be able to create the floor plan by using the Archicad software. Thank you.